In the first session, what did we cover? The missing link. Missing link. What was the missing link? Happiness, है ना? So we discussed about difference between animals and human being, and then we found human beings are looking for happiness, and that happiness they are trying to find out through external mean, है ना? So there is something which is missing, है ना? That is what we try to understand in the first session. In the second session, exploring the inner self. So exploring the inner self, in the first stage we were trying to understand how we are different from animals, right? And in the second session we were trying to understand more about ourselves, you know? So what did we understand in that? Correct. So we understood first is we have two bodies. One is gross and other one is subtle body. You know? And we are taking care, and we discussed about needs also. Remember what are the needs? Huh? So we discussed about various needs, but what is that we are not taking care of that need? Spiritual need is something which we are not taking care. That is what we are trying to come together and trying to fulfill that need. And third session was lost wealth. So we were trying to understand why are we like this, why our mentality has been changed, why our interest level has been changed, right? Like we discussed about people want to like everybody is more attracted towards foreign education, and why that taste has been developed. So we try to understand who made this, like our thought process also, how it has been changed, and we found those reasons, right? And now what we are trying to do, re-establish, understand why this kind of thought process had been changed and how we can bring it back, right? By studying various scriptures. But we can't go through all the Vedas, Upanishad, all the Vedas. So what we are trying to do, we are understanding here essence of all Vedas, which is Bhagavad Gita. So today's session is very very nice, very like you all will be able to map it with your life, like you will be able to correlate with your life. So before starting, we will just recite, we'll do Mangalacharan. Please repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimidandhasya Jnane Anjana Shalakya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम रामा हरे हरे मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगं लंघायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनचारणं परमानंद माधवम श्री चैतन्य ईश्वरम. So we dedicate our session, our presentation to His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada, founder Acharya of International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Through his blessings, through his effort, we are today sitting and understanding Bhagavad Gita. Otherwise, we would also be living life like animals. So we will start with our session. The session name is Dealing with Adverse Situation, which is based on karma. So we will just try to understand. Here you see, we see diversity, right? Some people are rich, some people are born rich. They will have everything, right? Some are born poor, right? Some are rich, some are poor. Some are very strong, they have strength, and some are born weak. Some are born beautiful, and some are not so good looking. Some love to eat, right? They will have enough to eat. Some don't even have a drop. Some gets the best education. Some don't have the basic needs also. Some are very fair. Some are very dark. Some stays in mansion and some stays in small huts. Some are born blind. Some are physically challenged. Some are born intelligent. Some are born talented, right? From childhood itself, they will have singing, playing instrument. Within few days, they will pick it up, right? So, how is such diversity justified? How that diversity is existing? What is the base of such diversity? Why it is happening like this? Who said? Karma, yeah. So is it just by chance? Lord is sitting and taking a coin and telling, Himaja should go in this PG, Shrija should go in this PG, Harshita should stay here. So is it happening like this? God is sitting and tossing. Okay? Is it like this? No. So if God exists, then why are so much of suffering? Why we are suffering? If He is there to give us suffering. There may be something, no? Why do bad things happen to good people? That question comes. We didn't do anything, but why we had to suffer? We were following so many nice things, but still he got promotion, I did so much of work, but that person got. But I deserve it, but I didn't get. So, this is today's topic is we will understand why all these things happen. We will understand karma, the law of action and reaction. We will just watch this video and then you can define what is karma. So by watching this sorry. By watching this video, can you define karma?
What you serve, that comes back to you.
Yes. Any other definition? Newton's third law. Every action, there is equal and opposite reaction. So the definition you see here, karma has no menu. You get served what you deserve. So it's all decided based on our things, what we do. Right? We will go deeper into it. So basic tenets of karma, the definition we have understood, every action there are equal and opposite reaction. And we will be discussing today, responsibility comes when intelligence is developed. We will discuss that. And then human life is the junction. We cannot complete everything today, but at least base foundation of karma will be understood. Now there are different types of karma. So there are various shlokas today. Okay, so because why shlokas are mentioned? Because Bhagavad Gita is a life manual, right? So we are talking about life, right? Why this is happening, why these things are happening. So that manual only will tell now, because it is happening. So that's why we have to understand all the aspect of karma, then why it is happening, because life manual only will teach us how we have to operate our life, right? So please repeat after me. Karmano hi api bodhavyam bodhavyam cha vikarmanah akarmanascha bodhavyam gahana karmano gati. Somebody can read it. Translation. Somebody can read the. It's visible? Yeah, you can give mic. Huh? ये ऑन नहीं किया शायद. Okay. Anybody can read. Yes, please. Ah.
The intricacies of action are very hard to understand. Therefore, one should know properly what action is, what forbidden action is, and what inaction is.
So we saw one thing, like every action there is equal and opposite reaction. But we don't know what action is right. What kind of action we should do. If we don't know, then automatically bad reactions will come, right? So that's why we should know what kind of action we should do, what kind of action we should not do, and what inaction. So inaction means it's not like leaving everything just sitting. Inaction means what kind of action will not give us any reaction, right? So those are the things we will try to understand. So this is from Bhagavad Gita, 4th chapter, 17th verse. So what it says about, so intricacy of actions are hard to understand. Therefore, one should know properly what action is, what forbidden action is, and what inaction is. So these are the three things we will understand. We call it as karma, akarma, and vikarma. Okay. Now, what is in this? What is happening? So we saw there are reactions, right? Now here, what kind of reaction will be happening? What kind of reactions are happening? So you are seeing here some karmas are good karmas, right? So when we do good karmas, we get punya. Clear? There is no doubt, you know. And when you do good karmas, you will get enjoyment. There will be some happiness, right? And when you do bad karma, papa. And what will happen? there will be some reactions, some kind of sufferings. Correct? Some kind of sufferings will come. But how would you say which is good karma, which is bad karma?
It goes by the law of human. The humans have made laws, and
Who made the laws?
if you say material level, the law made by the government.
Law made by the government, and if you are following those rules, traffic light, traffic signals, those kind of rules, if you follow, then there will not be any reactions. But if you don't follow, there will be reactions, right? But now we are talking about somebody comes and say to you like this, whatever this, some scenario you can take, like drunkard only. He comes and say drinking is good. Is it good? So everybody will say as per their opinion, right? What is good, what is bad. You may like something and you may say that is good. But for other person that may be bad. So what is a benchmark?
Our own reaction towards that.
No, who will tell you what is good, what is bad? There has to be someone who should tell you this is good, this is bad. There has to be some, because we are talking about life, right? In the life, how we should live the life so that we don't get reactions, right? We should not get, we don't get punishment. So what we should do? You are in a jail. So jail में क्या होगा? There will be some rules which have to follow, right? If you don't follow, like सड़ते रहना है ना फिर वहाँ पर. Then we have to come out of it, right? So how do we come out of it? What is that we should do? That is given in scriptures. That is given in life manual, which is our Bhagavad Gita. So it will tell what we should do, what we should not do, what is karma, what is vikarma, what is akarma. Then when we know, okay, these are the things which we should do, these are good things, these are the things which we should not do, these are bad things, these are the things which will not give us any reaction. So this is what we are going to discuss. So this is again from today we will have many shlokas. So this is Bhagavad Gita, 3rd chapter, 32 verse. Ye tvedadvaya suyanto nanu tishtanti me matam sarva jnana vimudantas tan viddhi nashtam chetasa. Someone can read.
Hare Krishna. But those who out of envy disregard these teachings and do not follow them regularly are to be considered bereft of all knowledge, befooled and ruined in their endeavors for perfection.
So who disregard these teachings, right? Whatever we are discussing about Bhagavad Gita, who disregards these teachings, do not follow them regularly. It's a simple example. There is a board, no parking, and if we park, so automatically we what we are doing, we are trying to ignore, right? So Bhagavad Gita, things are given, we should do like this, we should live like this, but what we are doing, we are ignoring, or we are not trying to understand, we are not spending time on it. Like there are, you can see in like so many people, like when we came for registration, we visited many places, right? Every day we were standing near Bagvanita Tech Park, or we went to Kaggadasapura, various beaches, door to door we were going. But hardly few people have registered and few will turn up, right? So here the message is going to people, like you people can come for Bhagavad Gita, you can understand, but people don't want to understand, they don't have time, or they are busy in their life. So it says like, those who out of envy disregards this teaching, do not follow them regularly, are to be considered bereft of all knowledge, right? Befooled and ruined in their endeavor for perfection. So they try to get perfection by any other means. Will they get perfection? No, they will not get perfection. That's what Lord is saying here. They won't get perfection, how much ever you try, because Lord has given those instructions, and we are ignoring. There is a manual, right? You get a device, there is a manual given. You are saying like, I don't want to follow manual, I will follow according to my opinion or my consideration. So will that work? That won't work, right? So now here, these are this I will not get into much detail, but this is just for understanding. Like these are some of the things which rules and regulations which have to be followed. Okay, so no intoxication, no meat eating, no illicit sex, no gambling. These are the four regulative principles which everybody has to follow, right? But you can see in human society, intoxication is happening, right? Meat eating is happening, gambling is happening, illicit sex is happening. So all these things are happening. So when Lord said these things should not happen, but it's happening. So when it is happening, then automatically how the happiness will come? Lord says you will be happy if you follow my instructions. But we are not following his instructions. And you see around what is happening, so automatically people will not be happy. Because who will stay there? Where these four things are there? Kali will stay. If Kali is there, then how happiness can be there? This is a Kali Yuga, right? And we have to nullify the effect of Kali, right? How do we nullify? By good karma, by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, right? So that is what we do. Now we will come to that point, good karma. We'll come to that, whether we should do good karma or bad karma. Though everybody knows, like we should not do. But good karma, whether we should do or not, that also we'll try to understand. Okay, so these are some of the things what we are seeing here. What will be the impact of doing all these things? What kind of suffering a person will get? All these are given in Bhagavatam. If a person is doing intoxication, or if a person is doing meat eating, if this illicit sex or gambling, what will happen to them after death? How the soul will be going with various sufferings. All these are mentioned. This manual is already there. The rules and regulations are everywhere. Whether you see it or you don't see it, whether you follow it or you don't follow it, actions will come. The actions will come. Now, there are some things. See, one thing is, maybe this will come little later, but okay. So we will see here, like what is happening here. This is akarma. Akarma money, no reaction. So we discussed about good karma, which you will get happiness, punya karma, you will get good things, enjoyment. You do pap karma, sufferings. Now tell me one thing, like do you feel like this life is we will try to do good karma, we will keep enjoying and things will be fine? Do you feel like this is how we should live our life, grow old and then die, and then again freshly we will come back? Again we will start with nursery, LKG, UKG studies, and then do you feel like this is good life? So what should we do? You want to like come back again to enjoy, or you will come back again to suffer, right? But we don't want to come back again for enjoyment, and we don't want to come back again for suffering. So what should we do? We should break the cycle of birth and death. This topic will come little later. There's a statement, I don't know whether you can recollect. There was one statement in the initial presentation, the slides. Human form is a junction, right? It's a junction. Now in this human form of life, you can decide. You want to come back, you want to go into lower species, or you want to get into higher species, higher planetary system, enjoy Swargaloka, enjoy good, like you want to have more enjoyment, or you can get into lower species. Nobody wants to get into lower species, but we are not we are not deciding. It will be decided based on our karma, right? So human form is a junction. Now here, if you see, there is a prayers, puja happening for Lord Krishna, right? So if you do activities, devotional service, devotional activities, you will not incur any karma. So there will not be any reaction. When there is no reaction, why we will come for enjoyment, or why we will come for suffering, right? So we are not looking for temporary solution, right? Now, like here, if you see in this verse, if you see, this is about, we discussed about karma, akarma, vikarma, है ना? So akarma is you don't get any reaction, है ना? So we'll just please repeat after me. ये मे matam idam nityam अनुतिष्ठन्ति मानवः श्रद्धावन्तो नासूयन्तो मुच्यन्ते ते अपि कर्मभिः. Somebody can read it.
Those persons who execute their duties according to my injunctions and who follow this teaching faithfully without envy become free from bondage of fruitful actions.
Nice. So, it's very simple solution, right? What Lord is saying? Just follow my instructions. What will happen? Faithfully follow my instruction. Do not be envy. And what will happen? Free from the bondage of fruitive action. That means you will not have any reactions. You will not have any reaction. When no reaction, why will you have to come back and suffer or enjoy? Right? Very simple solution. But we don't read it, right? Lord is saying, Lord has created us. He is telling, do this. You will not come back. You will enjoy with me. But still we don't want to do, right? Now, how can we do akarma? This is what we discussed, right? Karma is regular work, or you can say activities which should be done as per scriptures. That is karma, है ना? Activities which are forbidden is vikarma, and activities which are which do not cause any reaction. This is akarma, है ना? So by following the teaching of Bhagavad Gita, we can do akarma. Otherwise, what will happen? Either we will get the good or we will get bad. In one day, 24 hours, you will see sometime you are happy, sometime you are sad. Today the day is good, tomorrow the day is bad, because something we did in the past, we are enjoying. Something we would have done in the past, we are suffering. So all these things you want to get rid of it, we just have to follow the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. Now the question is, this good and bad karma, is it applicable to animals also? What do you say? No. Why?
Because they don't have the right to make the choices. They can't make decisions, but we can make decisions.
Right. Animals, they don't have that intelligence to bifurcate, differentiate what is good, what is bad. They are programmed in a certain way, right? You take an example of birds, cow, elephant, any animal you see, they have a specific taste also to eat, like they will eat certain things, right? So all these are predefined. That's how their programming is, and there is an evolution happen from one species to another. That's how they keep moving, and then they will get, once their cycle is over, they will get human form of life. Now in human form of life also, we want to do like how we have done in various animal life. Then Lord will say, why to give Mercedes car to you when you want to be happy in tractor? Get into the tractor only. Why you want this body, right? I gave you this body, I gave you intelligence. You should use that intelligence. You don't want to use that intelligence. So then why you need that intelligence also? So better get into the animal, like lower species of life. So that's why we understand human life is a junction. Now in this junction you can go higher and higher and higher and go till Goloka. Or you can go lower and lower and lower and go into the lower species of life. Decision is whose? Yours. Because Lord will give as per, because Lord has, karma has no menu. What you get? What you deserve. Right? So human form is a junction where you can go higher and higher. Now we will read this verse. वांसांसि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय नामानि गृह्णाति नरोपराणि तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि संयाति नामानि देहि. Someone can read?
As a person puts on new garments, giving up old ones, the soul similarly accepts new material bodies, giving up the old and useless ones.
So as a person puts up new garment, giving up the old ones. So old ones we can't carry for long, right? We will change, right? So now persons get old. For how long they can carry that body? It's very difficult, right? Person become old. Now too much of problem will happen in the body. Body will not be in that healthy condition. They can't walk. So everybody wants to be young, right? But there is a stage. Remember one shloka? Boyhood to youth to old age. Similarly, soul passes into another body after death. So that's how it will, because that stage will be there and it has to go like this. So now Vansansi Jirani Yatha Vihaya, the way person is like taking up the new garments and giving up the old ones, soul similarly accepts new material body, giving up the old and useless one. So this soul transmigration has to happen, right? Now when soul has to go into the another body, which body it will take? How it will be decided? Based on karma, right? So whatever we have done in our entire life, right? So based on that we will get another body. So actually and scientifically also it has been proved, if when the person is dying, so in entire lifespan there are some of the you just try to think about your life from your childhood till now, you will not remember each and every incident, but you will still remember some of the incident, right? There are some impressions, correct? Some memories you will have, some of the things you will remember, right? Like Chaitanya, you will remember, like before going to school, playing with this one, what you call Ninja Hattori or something, you were like, something your people were doing. So you always try to recollect those kind of events. Like these are some of the things which were stored in our mind, and those kind of incidents will come. I also remembered some of the incident which had happened in childhood. So what happens? These are stored. These are impressions which are stored in our mind. So at the time of death, it's like a PPT, slideshow, one after the other. Immediately, the frequency is too high, and immediately at one point, a person dies. What will happen? Whatever at that moment he's seeing, automatically that impression will be there, and that's how the person will come to that point also. But the entire lifespan is coming. There are two aspects, like how your next birth will be decided. One thing is what you have done in your entire life based on your karma. Second thing, whatever you will remember at the time of death. These are the two things. We'll come to that slides, but before that itself we can talk about. So there's some person is there who has to get cockroach birth in his next life based on his karma. That's because Lord is having a like maintaining a diary for everybody's karma, right? What you are doing, and then based on that it's clear like this person deserves life of cockroach. But when the person is dying, he suddenly saw a big palace. At the time of death, a palace picture has come. So what would be his next birth? Cockroach in the palace.
Or a tree.
Cockroach in the palace. कर्मा पे क्या मिल रहा है? कॉकरोच. बर्थ के डेथ के टाइम पे क्या देखा? महल. तो महल में कॉकरोच बन जाओ. है ना? So actually this should come, but I could not resist because there is a connection. So we are talking about karma. Based on karma, our next birth will be decided. है ना? Now, and if we do good things, we will get the next birth and we will enjoy. If we do bad things, we will get next birth and we will suffer. And if we have done very, very bad thing, we may get into lower species of life, right? Now, what we have to do, we will have to do the work which will not cause any bondage, right? That is what Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita. You saw one verse where he said, follow my principle, follow my guidelines, follow my instructions of Bhagavad Gita. You will not have any reactions. Okay. Now here, though I moved further, but this part, as I was discussing about, like you will get different bodies. है ना? You will get different bodies based on what you do activities. Now, what kind of bodies we will get? So these are some like list of bodies you can say. Okay. Jalja Navlakshani Sthavara Lakshvimshati Kriyamayo Rudra Sankhyakat Dakshinam Dashalakshanam Trimshallakshani Pashvaha Chaturlakshani Manushaha. Someone can read this? Jalaja. Jalaja means water bodies. How many? 0.9 million. Right? Sthavara, plants and trees, 2 million. Krimayo, reptiles, 1.1. Pakshinam, Pashuva, 3 million. Manava, 4 lakh species. And total, this is a menu of bodies. Which body we can get. Now you can see like various insects, various trees, you can see like, so you will understand. We may become like, it is based on our karma, right? So we talked about two things, right? One is like this body menu you have seen, like this kind of body we will get. Based on what? Based on karma. And second thing which I told you, end of your life, last breath, whatever you are remembering, you will get that body in the earth. See, in Bhagavad Gita very nicely it is given, and Lord is only saying, but we are not seeing only, we are not, he has rightly said, somebody taught us A, B, C, D education, we are following. But Lord has given us this instruction, please follow me, please do this, you will not incur any reaction, please come back to me. Only thing is, he is not coming, standing in front of us and giving us a slap and telling, do it. So, he is doing that also, He has appointed one principal. Who is that principal? Durga Ma. Durga Ma is the administrator of your material world. What she is doing? She is giving us misery. Like we fall sick. that some kind of misery comes because of our bodily this thing. Somebody troubles us because of that misery. Some are this corona, natural calamities. Why did she has to do? Because she is telling, "Ay Baba, leave this. Go back. Go back to Lord. Why are you suffering here?" So he has appointed that. Go punish them. Then only they will come. Like if a child is not studying, what their parents will do? तो पढ़ता ही नहीं है घर पे, हम पढ़ा पढ़ा के थक गए, एक स्ट्रिक्ट टीचर लाना है, बिकॉज नालायक बच्चा, वी नीड अ स्ट्रिक्ट टीचर. So now we have to follow the instructions of strict teacher or what we want to do, right? So everything Lord has arranged. Now we will see this verse. Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam त्यजते ante klevaram tam tam eveti kaunteya sada tad bhava bhavita. So whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body. O son of Kunti, that state he will attain without fail. So then there may be a question ना, last में चाहिए ना, हाँ, last में कर लेंगे. Will it come in the last moment? Lord has done that programming also. Whatever you do in your entire life, that impression will be stored in your mind. That's why we have to work at the subtle level. Subtle level माने mind intelligence level. We have to work. We have to chant. We have to absorb so that our mind remembers Lord instead of remembering other things. Right? Clear now? Okay. Now the question is, do we get the karmic reaction in same life? You have done some karma. Sometimes it depends, you may get it immediately or after some time. After some time money? Next life, right? So there may be some reactions which will come immediately. Some may take time. Okay. So we will see an example of okay, this you can see here. Here this example of seeds, you take an example of mustard seeds, immediately it will fructify, right? And if you take mango seeds, it will take lot of time, right? So that's how their reactions is. Some will be immediately sprouts, some will take time. Now when it will take time, when it will sprout, that will depends on, you need to see how. We'll take an example of Dhritarashtra, right? Now all of you know Dhritarashtra, right? पहले भी आता था, but now you know little more, right? Now Dhritarashtra had how many sons? 100 sons. But he had to go through the pain of seeing his all sons killed in the battlefield, right? That's a great pain for him. Like it's a suffering that he had suffered, right? After this battle, he is asking Krishna, why did I suffer? Why this much of pain for me? Then Krishna said, like you have done something bad when 50 lifetime back. 50 lifetime back you did. What you did? You were a hunter. You were trying to catch a bird. But since you were not able to catch bird, what did you do? You killed hundreds of baby birds of that bird, and they were killed, and that bird was in pain. So that was a punishment which Dhritarashtra had to get. Now Dhritarashtra is asking Lord that I did 50 lifetime back. Now why did you give me now? Because he said to get one son you need some punyas. Now to give you 100 sons you had to accumulate so many punyas which took 50 lifetime. So since now it got accumulated, that's why you got that pain. So some reactions you will get it immediately. Some will take too many lifetimes. It's not too many years, too many lifetimes. So this is a very good learning. Like really, we want to go through these many lifetimes, suffer these pains. Huh? So now the question comes: is everything fixed in life? That means we have done something in our past life and we are getting some enjoyment and some suffering. If everything is fixed in life, then do we get new reactions? What is the answer? Some things are fixed. You like from the previous birth, from previous lifetime. So some of the things are fixed. What are those things are fixed? Your education, maybe education is fixed. Your life partner is fixed. You don't have to go and struggle for it. That will come automatically. Lord will send. We don't have to struggle. Okay? So that part is clear because that is not in our hand. It's not like these are the junctions. Our expiry, like when we were manufactured, our expiry date was also written. है ना? Nobody can stop that. We can't tell Lord, थोड़ा काम रह गया अभी ऑफिस का, एक दिन और दे दो. That I would have got that promotion. इतना अच्छे से मजे कर रहे थे, अभी कार ली है, big car, थोड़ा तो enjoy कर ले. No? So we can't do that. That expiry is also mentioned. So the junctions are fixed, right? But like sometimes you will see like a person. Okay, that I talk about this later. Now this part is clear. Is everything fixed in life, right? Some of the junctions are fixed. Now the question is, why do bad things happens to good people? Okay, let's see one example here. You can see this silo, we call it, it's being called as a silo. In this, like you put the grains from top and from the down you can collect, right? So here there is example like a farmer, and farmer was having in 1 year he had a bad grains. Okay, then he had put the bad grains in this silo. And then in the current year he got good grains, and then that grains also he has put in the silo. But when he was putting good grains, that time his son was watching, and then he saw that good grains, you know. So he was watching that. But when his mother asked, bring some grains. So when he went there and they tried to take the grains from the silo, what happened? Which kind of grain came? Bad. But the child is thinking, oh, we had a good grains, but we are saying bad grains coming out, right? So we judge, we see things from our scenarios today's. Like this person is so good, this is so nice, but why bad thing is happening? Because of we don't know the past, we don't know the previous birth, we don't know the previous life. Why, what would have happened, right? So that's why, as you sow, so shall you reap. है ना? Whatever you see, whatever you grow, same thing you will get it back. है ना? This part is clear. Why bad things happen to good people? Now, in this, if you say luck, what is luck? Good karma. Like it's clear from the definition. Why? Because nothing is free here. Karma has no menu. We get what we deserve. So nothing comes for free, right? There is nothing, no luck. Okay, take an example. You are walking on a road and you got some 100 rupees, 200 rupees note. Okay. Now you are feeling, you will feel and lucky. Oh, I got this. Lottery nikal gayi. Ya kuch bhi hai. Like lottery is a different scenario, but this one you got. You got 100 rupees, 200 rupees without putting any effort, and you are feeling, "Arey Baba, this is good. We got 100 rupees." Okay. Now what happens, the person, there was one laborer who had worked day and night and he got this 100 rupees, and while he was walking, from his pocket this 100 rupees fell and he went home and he had to eat and he didn't have money for that. So what will happen to the person who got that 100 rupees? Lucky to hoga, but he will have to, the person who has suffered, his money, he will get some enjoyment at the moment, but he will suffer in the later. Because that was somebody else hard earned money, right? So what he should have done? He should have donated. Because everything belongs to whom? Lord, right? Nothing belongs to us. So if he is giving to Lord, what benefit that person will get? He will get some sukruti. He will get some benefit, right? So the thing is like nothing comes here free. Everything is based on some kind of, you do some activities, there will be some reactions. Nothing comes on its free. Like you are feeling like, okay, we are lucky we got it, but you never know what will happen next. Okay. Now good karma and bad karma can nullify each other. Okay, let's take example. 7 minus 4 is 7 good karma, 4 bad karma. What will be the result? Huh? 3 good karma. This mathematics doesn't work here. So 7 good karmas money, you will have to have a happiness for 7 good karmas. And you have to suffer for 4 bad karmas. You did something wrong and morning you get up and do chanting, chalo purify ho jayenge. That won't happen. So whatever we did, we will have to suffer. Right? Correct? So this 7 good karmas we will have to suffer. Suffer matlab enjoy. 4 bad karmas is suffering. Okay. Now, okay, somebody says, ये सब तो हमें पता ही नहीं था. We didn't know about it. यहाँ तो क्लास में आके हम फंस गए. So much we got to know. Now we have to be careful. CCTV camera is there. Lord is watching us and He will give the result. That is what people who are attending the class are thinking. But those who are not attending the class, will they be happiest people? No. They are in ignorance. They will also suffer, right? But you people at least can inquire. Okay, how can I avoid? How can I come out of it? There may be some solution. Lord is not that like ये करोगे तो ये मिलेगा, ये नहीं करोगे तो ये मिलेगा. But ऐसा तो नहीं है ना कि Lord will have some solution for us also, right? So that also we should see in the later classes. अभी तो हम समझ रहे हैं ना, what we are trying to understand right now, what is good, what is. So people who are not coming doesn't mean like they will be aram se enjoying. They are in ignorance. We will see the example of ignorance. So there is you are going to airport and there is a speed you have to maintain. So but तुमने देखा ही नहीं, you didn't see, you are driving fast. So you will not be arrested. There will not be any fine. There will be fine. You can't say I didn't know, we didn't see. And then you ate unhygienic food. Okay, you will say, "Arey Baba, we didn't know this food was unhygienic, and then we got stomach pain." That will happen, na? And a child, he doesn't know. Like if I put hand in fire, it will be burnt. Will it not burn? It will burn. So ignorance is not an excuse. You can't say I didn't know. You are going in a train. And you didn't know you will have to buy a ticket. And TT comes and you say, oh, I didn't know. Train mein bhi ticket lagta hai? We didn't know. Huh? But you will have to pay the fine. So, so what is the overall conclusion here? Like here we discuss about 2 things. One was human life is a junction, and before that there was one more statement where responsibility comes with intelligence. Some statement was there, right? Now ignorance. Now person is ignorant. Now if he is ignorant, then that doesn't mean reactions will not come. Reactions will come. But we discussed like animals are also ignorant, but reactions won't come to them because that's how they are programmed. But human beings are also doing ignorant behavior. They will get reactions, right? This part is clear. Animals won't get reaction because they are ignorant. But if a human being behaves like ignorant, reactions will come because they are not programmed like this. God has given them intelligence. He has given them intelligence to bifurcate what is good, what is bad. So the people who are not, who are in ignorant, they will have to suffer for the sinful activities what they do. Because human life is endowed with higher intelligence, and it provides as an opportunity to become free from ignorance. Because you can come, you can sit, you can learn Bhagavad Gita, understand what is karma, what is vikarma, what is akarma. Animals can't come and understand all this, right? If we are also ignorant like animals, then automatically yam yam vapi smaran bhavam, or go into the lower species of life. Remember, you will remember the activities what we will be doing at the in the entire life, and those will flash back and we'll go back to the same. Okay, now the question is, does my spiritual advancement depends on past karma? I want to progress now. Okay, now you understood, and you feel like now I have understood, I want to progress. I don't want to come back again. I have understood, like this is how the life has to go. Okay, now I want to progress. So, just a second. So, does it, by the time you can think, does it depends on past karma? Some sinful karma has been done. So, does it depends like we will not be able to progress in spirituality? No, right?
Our karma. So whatever you do on the path of spirituality counts on. It is
Right. So now see, okay, this we will take an example. Okay, I don't know how many. See, you people are the proof, right? When this is again the same example, like we are calling, we are inviting so many people, right? So many sessions are happening, and we are telling everybody you should attend Bhagavad Gita. We are calling, right? But how many turns up? So the situation is like, it is not like you have come for the first time. We all are sitting and discussing about Bhagavad Gita. It is not possible to understand until unless you have some sukruti. You have done something in your past life. Then only you can come back. Otherwise, it is not possible to come and attend Bhagavad Gita sessions like this, because you need the devotee connection. So many people are there around you, so many PGs are there around you. Kaggadasapura is full of population, right? In my apartment itself, I see so many people are there, but why they are not doing? Because it's not possible. It is not possible until unless you have your pious credits, you have sukruti in your previous janma, then only you can come, right? So that sukruti will come, like if you, like in your life, if you get some devotee, that means now you are coming on the path of bhakti. Otherwise it is not possible. You see, now we are going, there are people who want to come, they want people who have a desire to do something, right? But still they are not able to do. They will have some kind of environment in their home which will not allow them to progress. And sometimes your office schedule will not allow you to come. Sometimes your child will not allow you to come. Sometimes your husband will not be allowed to allow you to come. There are many situations. Like there are many things which will come in life which will not allow you to come. Until unless we have some sukruti and determination, then only we can progress, right? So if you see here, now what we are trying to say here, ki, you will have to this sukruti, whatever we are doing in the material world, right? In material world, whatever you do, there is it will vanish. But if you have done some spiritual activity in any of your lifetime, it will never be lost. It will be permanent because it is at the soul level. So there is no loss. Whatever you do, any activities, it may go waste. We have done MSc, MCA, MTech. Again next birth, you have to do it again, Baba. Again we have to start from scratch. You have got a position of CTO, CEO, in vice president, but again from scratch. But thinking about that itself, we feel some tiredness, right? You see the work schedule what we have now. Again, do you feel like again coming back, again following that work schedule, right? So, whatever effort, see, why are we sitting here today? Because we have done something in our past, but what happened? We would have done, we started, but then we felt like इस लाइफ में एंजॉय कर लेते हैं, बाद में देख लेंगे. I'm just talking about our previous life. We would have started something, but then we felt it's so difficult. It's so morning, early morning, getting up and doing so much of sadhana. It's better na 9 o'clock we'll get up, work office. Sometime we would have done, but that credits are still there. But then after that we thought, बाद में next birth में आएगा ना, देख लेंगे next birth. And next birth में like that, we will call and somebody will sit. Now we have to decide, are we wanting like in next birth somebody again should come back and remind us come? By that time we don't know whether we will, what conditions we will be in, whether it will be favorable conditions, whether it won't be favorable. Why should we not complete this race in this lifetime and go back, right? Otherwise somebody, we may not know how that Kali Yuga is progressing, how it's going at the fast pace with technology advancement, with zero. This is going fast and spiritually is going slow, like it's a reverse directions, right? So if we come back in next birth, where it will lead to, how we will progress, we never know. So we should complete the race in this birth. Now see this second chapter, 40th verse. Neha Vikrama Nashosti Pratyavayo na vidyate Svalpamapyasya dharmasya Trayate mahato bhayat. You can read.
In this endeavor, there is no loss or diminution, and a little advancement on the path can protect one from the most dangerous type of fear.
Right. What is the most dangerous type of fear? Going dangerous type of fear is human life belief, right? You got that human form of life, but you are not utilizing it. What is happening? Dangerous fear is going back to animal unit and then repeating that evolution. Again getting the human, that is the biggest danger, right? So we will be suffering, we will be enjoying. Can we modify our past karma? No? तो फायदा क्या हुआ? Lord is not that cruel कि modify नहीं कर सको. He will give some solution. Okay? बुद्धि युक्तो जहाति उबे सुकृत दुष्कृते तस्मात् योगया युज्यस्व योगः कर्मसु कौशलम्. So read it.
A man engaged in devotional service rids himself of both good and bad reaction even in this life. Therefore, strive for yoga, which is the art of all the work.
A solution is there, right? How can we be free from good and bad reactions? By engaging in devotional service, right? By hearing Bhagavad Gita, by hearing Bhagavatam, by doing the deity worship, by doing chanting, we can get rid of all the reactions. Because reactions cannot be nullified by any other means. Only Lord can nullify, right? Lord can say, Durga Ma, like now this person is under my shelter. I don't need your administration. I can manage that person. That is my child now. A soul surrender unto me. I will take care of it. Now your job is over. So parents is removing the teacher from that job. Now child is under my shelter. I will take care. So Lord will take care what is good for us, what is bad for us, so that we don't get any reaction. He will take protection. Then we will become a special child for him. What happens for the special child? Parents will give more attention, right? Because that person, the child is dependent only on him, not anybody else, right? So by performing devotional service, we can come out of good and bad reactions. Okay, so when we understand, then we will be able to deal with adverse situation in life. How we will deal with adverse situation in life? But the learning should be only applied to us, not to others. For example, you see somebody and that person is suffering and that is your friend. That was your so-called friend. You say because he done something in the past, that's why he is suffering. That should not be done. Why we are suffering we should understand, but we should not be judging others, because that is not our purpose, right? We want to understand why we are suffering, and for others we should have empathy, sympathy, right? But for us we should understand, okay, why these things are happening to us. That may be because of our past karma. So we should only pray to Lord and He will take care of all reactions. In one this verse, I don't know whether it's there. So Lord tells in Bhagavad Gita, like, I will take care of all the all the paps. Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraj. Aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayami ma shucha. So Lord is saying 18.66. So Lord is saying, you just surrender unto me, and surrender unto me, I will take care of all your sins. There is no doubt. Do not panic. So there is a panic, right? We may suffer any time, right? There was one example also, somebody, because we were saying why we should complete the race in this birth. Because there was one example, like a girl where she had some kind of good sukruti. So she was always interested in devotional service and she used to chant Lord's name, but she was not able to go to temple because she always dependent on wheelchair, so she needs somebody to carry her, right? So you see, like at any time, any birth, any reactions can manifest, and then if you want to do also, the favorable condition won't come. So that is why it is said like we should complete this cycle in this lifetime only. Because if you feel like next birth, like now we saw the example of Dhritarashtra, right? So we don't know which kind of karma will manifest, and we want to do. We have seen various examples, like person is blind, person is not able to walk. There are any kind of situation may come. Then because that birth, some karma may, the reactions of some karma may come, right? So that is why it was given like we should complete the cycle in this lifetime. So this is dealing with adverse situation. So accept the fact. What is the fact? I have done it, to face it. And then with every suffering, the burden of sin reduces. That is also there. So Lord, now if we are surrendering to Lord, and if something comes and some problem we face, that means Lord is removing our sins. So He is destroying our sins in this lifetime itself. But He will not destroy the sins by killing. He will destroy very calmly, very nicely. If hand has to be cut, little bit scratch will come on finger. That kind of pain. So Lord will take care, like whatever quota of sin we have to get that punishment, but it will be reduced, right? So that's how we have to see that every suffering is the burden of sins reduces, and we should go deeper in spiritual life. Then we will be able to deal with adverse situation, as we have learned in the previous sessions also. Because people were in the Vedic time, people were having patience, tolerance, and they were able to deal with various situations, right? Because they were internally strong. They were following spiritual practices, you know. So what are the various practices which we should be doing for spiritual advancement? mantra meditation. That's all we are doing every day. We are meeting at 9 p.m. It's just how much time? 20 maximum 20 minutes, right? And just we have added one shloka so that at least one shloka we can decide. That is what. So 10 minutes japa and 5 minutes this thing, Manglachar, and 20 minutes maybe we are completing maximum. And study one shloka of Gita. That is what we are doing every day. And this programs what we are doing, that also you people should attend. It's a simple solution. One is mantra meditation, one Bhagavad Gita shloka, and then coming for the sessions. And that's how the power of mantra meditation is. It will help us in purifying, right? We are surrendering into Lord. We are telling Lord. So it's like we are telling, please protect us. Please keep us under your energy, your shelter, right? That's how we are chanting. So with this, we will start, and we will have questions after chanting, right? So this part anyway, all of you know why are we chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. This part, no doubt now. Why are we chanting only this mantra? Repeat after me. Kriteya dhyayato Vishnu Tretaya yajato makai Dvapare paricharyaya Kalo tadhari kirtanat. So whatever result was obtained in Satyuga by meditation on Vishnu, Treta Yuga by performing sacrifices, and in Dwapar Yuga by serving the lotus feet of Lords, it can be obtained in Kali Yuga by simply chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Why? Because in Kali Yuga, people lifespan is short, and time also people are not having, and intelligence also is not that strong. So simplest solution is to just chant and hear the name of Hare Krishna. So where is your beads? You got none? You can bring whenever for your next class. Huh? So we have seen, like now I was just giving you example. In one slide we had this intoxication, gambling, right? So I told you like Kali will be there when all these things are there. So how do we nullify counteract the effect of Kali? So we will counteract the effect of Kali is by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Iti Shodashakam Namnam Kali Kalmashanashanam. Kalo Kali Kalmashanashanam Nato Parataropayo Sarva Vedeshu Rishayate. हाँ वही कुछ लग रहा है, ठीक है. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. These 60 names composed of 32 syllables are the only means to counteract the evil effect of Kali Yuga. See, in all the Vedas, it is seen that to cross the ocean of nescience, there is no alternative to the chanting of holy name. So when we chant the holy name, automatically we start getting knowledge also. Things gets clear also because we starts getting purified. So we will just okay, no problem. So we will just chant one mantra and then we will start with chanting. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda So before chanting, you can tell your mind, like now somehow we have taken out time, we came here, and you should tell your mind not to disturb you for 10 minutes. And you tell your mind, like, let me concentrate on Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Have been doing all this and I didn't know about. I have been doing the material life, I have been doing many activities. Now I want to take your shelter. Please keep me in your shelter and please allow me to mind, please allow me to focus on Lord's name. I want to really get into the shelter of Lord. With that, we will start chanting.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare.
Keep your eyes closed and chant 3 times. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. 3 times, all of you together. Keep your eyes closed and chant in your mind without moving your lips. Hare Krishna. So how are you feeling? How was the session and how is your feeling? Did your mind trouble you while chanting? Yes. At least few rounds we could chant, right? Any questions? Anything you want to ask? All clear? All clear, Mane? All clear this side or that side, right?
As you said that because of a pious activity in the previous birth, next birth will somehow get connected with the devotees in the association.
Sukruti.
Sukriti.
Sukriti is different from this. Sukriti is Sukriti is you see tilak, a person devotee, and there's a tilak on his head. And somebody like we are distributing books, and someone comes and we try, like at least they should hold Bhagavad Gita in their hand, right? These are the kind of Sukruti, and they have seen Aarti, right? That is what we try to tell everyone, na? Please come and you eat Prashadam, which is offered to. These are the Sukruti, and by this Sukruti, you can come. Like next birth, like you can come to the association of devotees, and that's how you can progress.
It's already there and we somehow get connected with the devotees. So we still preach. So what is the essence of preaching? As you said, the people who already come, they have pious activities, they get connected with the devotees and we still preach. So my question is, do we have to preach for this? Because you said they already get connected to the devotees.
You got connected to the devotees now, right? So, okay, now these new girls also, we can take an example. They connected with the devotees. Now, what do we do? What is that we should do? What Lord said in Bhagavad Gita, perform my devotional service. I will nullify your curse. You have just come with the devotee association. But what is that? You should do sadhu sangha, bhajana kriya, and that's how you follow the processes of devotional service. You came across in the association of devotee. That is a good, that is a sukruti. But what is the next step you should do? Next step you should progress towards it. Like now you have come across devotee. Now you should start where, see, you would have started somewhere last birth. Now you have stopped. Now again you come back. You got association of devotee. Now you should start your journey. You don't know where you have left. But when you are starting your journey, you may progress very fast. Maybe you may get, like there may be people who may take 10 years, 12 years to go for advanced in spirituality. Some may get it in fast track within 2 years, 3 years, right? Because they directly feel like, no, I have to chant more rounds, I have to chant 16 rounds, we should get deities, we should do arti. Because something that depends on your previous birth, where you left, how much sukruti you have. The more credits you have, more you can earn, right? That's what I understood your question, because that's why you're saying like what when we got devotee association, that's how where you stop, you start your journey from there. Finally, we didn't finish our journey, right? We started. Now you such a like young girl, you in a college life, right? Suddenly you started taking it up very nicely, right? It is not there are many girls in college. You have also tried, right? So you had something, you had some sukruti, and that's how you get that interest. You want to come back, you want to do. That depends on these girls also who are sitting. So just we met and they got Bhagavad Gita, and she had the inclination like she wanted to do. That will come automatically since they had a desire. That's why we went. Right? They will meet somebody in their life. They had something in their heart, something where they were feeling like we should progress. All everybody whom you see, it's not like suddenly they came by chance. No, it's all was love bhakti. Once you get, after that you leave. That is now your decision, right? That Lord has given us choice. He has given us the path. The torch is there. Now you don't want to use that torch. You want to use your own way. Then he will say ठीक है करते जाओ नेक्स्ट बर्थ में फिर किसी को भेज दूंगा है ना ही विल कीप सेंडिंग लाइक दिस नहीं होता तो बेचारे खुद आते हैं दैट्स ऑल लॉर्ड चैतन्य केम बिकॉज पीपल आर नॉट लिसनिंग ओनली भगवद गीता लॉर्ड केम ही सेड लीव एवरीथिंग सरेंडर ऑन टू मी बट पीपल डोंट नो हाउ टू सरेंडर राइट सो ही सेड ओके आई विल कम टीच यू हाउ टू सरेंडर सो ही केम ही टॉट अस he became as a devotee and taught us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. That's how you can progress. So if anything doesn't work, then Lord will get tired and will come back. That's why he sends his Senapati Bhaktas. That's how Prabhupada was there. We are so lucky like we got Prabhupada. Otherwise, I was always thinking, because when I think about Prabhupada, I was thinking my father was like during my father's time when he was young, Prabhupada was there now. Then he would have met him, like somehow he would have tried. That kind of thing comes because we are not able to see Prabhupada. See, those who have seen Prabhupada and got his mercy, like you can see in India, people are still not progressing that much, but in abroad, in other areas, you see how people are progressing because Prabhupada was giving his mercy to everyone and they were able to progress, right? So bhaktas, and now this is a devotee association, but this framework is created by Prabhupada. So though you have got an association, but the hand is, the ashray is Prabhupada, right? So we are under shelter of him. So that's how we will be protected and he will ensure like we go back home, back to Godhead. And Lord will nullify our karma. We just have to have a sincerity. At this stage, your sincerity is meditation, mantra meditation, one Bhagavad Gita shloka, and attending this class. That much sincerity. If Lord sees, you see how you people will progress and how you people will stay happily. Okay. Anything else?
Even like in Bhagavad Gita, one shloka was there in which Krishna told that he will take away the good and bad karma also. So good and bad is like we feel good is actually we should do good karma, and we should do punya. But Krishna is saying he will take away good and bad both. So is it different from what we do activities like Krishna serving and all those things? So why good also is wrong in this case? Like why is he removing good karma also?
Good karma means you want to enjoy, right? good karma is not that. So what he is saying, like, I will take all your good karma so that you don't have anything in your balance, nullified, zero credit, zero punya, zero papa, then you will come back to me. So that's how he is nullifying our bad karmas. Now what we are doing, that devotional service to Lord, whatever we are doing, this is not punya karma, this is a karma, right? What is karma? Good, whatever is as per the shastras. Bad karmas which are against, and no inaction, no reaction, akarma, which is devotional service for the Lord. So devotional service for the Lord, no reactions. Now whatever we are doing, chanting Hare Krishna Mahamant, doing Aarti, all this, no reactions. And that's how he is saying good karma के लिए भी आना है, bad karma के लिए भी आना है. You want to enjoy. So when you want to enjoy, then you will have to suffer also. Major suffering is what? What is the major suffering? It's entire life is a suffering, that's what she is saying. But getting birth itself, taking birth, going through the stage of your life, and then old age, disease, right? All these are sufferings only. But when we don't have this body, when we have spiritual body, that will not come now. We will not have all this suffering. So that's why the scientists and all, everybody is trying to solve one problem. They are trying to solve some problem, but nobody is thinking why we don't want to get some diseases, diabetic or ye jo bhi disease hai. There are treatments, but no one gives permanent solution. Nobody gives okay, theek hai, old age ka anti-aging cream, but nobody is giving permanent solution. Now we should not grow old only. Krishna was here, he was young only completely, right? So we don't want to grow old, we want to always enjoy, we always want to be in bliss. So nobody thinks about that. So because nobody thinks, is this the problem? Old to hona hi hai, people, everybody thinks old bhi hona hai, aisi life body hai to disease bhi aana hai, right? Everybody accepts it. Nobody thinks we can come out of it, right? Nobody thinks about it. But Lord is telling you can come out of everything. You don't have to take birth. You can enjoy in my own abode. You can come back to me. There is no sun, there is no moon, nothing is needed. There is a light. I will be there. You can enjoy with me. See, we feel like enjoyment is there with parents, children, brother, sister. That is what we have seen. But we have not seen the enjoyment what will be there with the Lord. That's why we are not able to understand that, because we need proof for everything. We need like how it will be. But that glimpse you can get when you are sitting in association. At least you can you can feel some bliss in your mind, like no tension of like work and all this. You are relaxed, right? That is just the minute thing. When it will be with Lord, and you can think about the yatras, like when we are going for yatra, though this same body, that time the body will not react. This same body will react once we come back from yatra. Because that time we will be working under the spiritual energy. Nothing will happen. Everything will be pakka. Because we are with the Lord's, with that energy, no work, mind is not going into that direction morning till night. We are just chanting, hearing lectures, going to Lord's places, visiting His place. That is what we are doing. So body reaction will not come, right? So we will be in a bliss. So you get that experience. Once you get that experience, then you will realize, oh, because you have experienced the material happiness, right? Eating gulab jamun, you have tasted. That you can say like this is very tasty. But how Lord's love will be, that you can't say right now, right? But at least when you enjoy, go to various places with devotees, visit Lord's place, then you can feel that bliss. Then you can say, oh, material happiness was at that level, so waste hai. This is much more enjoyable. Then we can understand, right? Okay? ठीक है, we will now move to Aarti, right? Can close this, Chaitanya?